Most New Year's resolutions are forgotten by St. Patrick's Day. Gyms are packed by January and early February and back to normal by St. Patrick's Day. But in business, if you really want to grow or pay off debt or any other goal, you can't just work on it for a month or two and expect it to be achieved by the end of the year, right? You need to stick with that goal and you need to work on it all 12 months out of the year. So today I'm going to tell you about how to set goals and how to stick with them. My name is Jacob Curtis and I help quilt shops piece together financial freedom. I'm a CPA and certified profit first professional and the founder of Curtis Accounting Solutions. As a business owner, we have an idea of what we want to accomplish. We know what we want our businesses to look like, and so we set goals to get us headed in the right direction. And then by March, we're running around putting out fires and lose sight of what those goals are and what we're actually supposed to be working on. We didn't set SMARTY goals. Now, SMARTY goals help us to stick with and accomplish our goals. SMARTY is an acronym for the 6 elements that need to be in each goal that we set. So S stands for specific. As an example, if our goal is we want to make lots of money in our business, that's not very specific. But a specific goal is I want to make $500,000 in sales. This is way more specific than just lots, and sales helps it be even more specific. So M stands for measurable. Okay, we need to be able to track our progress and determine if we need to tweak anything. Also, it means that we need to follow up with it regularly. And by the way, that means we need to write it down. A stands for attainable. Can we even achieve or reach the goal that we've set? If we can't, then we soon forget about what it is that we're trying to work towards and it gets set aside. But if we can attain it, then we'll work towards it. R stands for relevant. It needs to be relevant to us and our overall vision or purpose. Is our goal relevant to what we're trying to achieve? T stands for time. Arbitrary goals are rarely accomplished. We need to give our goal a timer or a deadline. And finally, Y stands for yours. Any goal you have, you need to be fully committed to. We work harder for things that we decide to do. If you're given goals, they feel more like quotas, and we turn on them and turn them into the enemy. Again, we work more efficiently and effectively for things that we decide to actually do. So when you're going about and setting your goals, you need to evaluate your goals against the SMARTY list. Is it specific? Can it be measured? How am I going to measure it? How often am I going to check in and measure it? How can I achieve it? Is it relevant to my vision and my mission? How does it impact my vision? Does it have a timer or a deadline? And finally, how committed am I to this goal? Was I the one that created this goal or was it given to me? Now, if you can't answer each question with affirmative confidence, then you need to go back through your goals and work through them again. So going back to our example of making lots of money, we already have determined that we need $500,000 in sales. That's the goal we've set, right? But let's follow through with the rest of the SMARTY elements. Can it be measured? Yes, we can track down our sales. We can measure our sales. How am I going to measure it? By looking at how much cash is received in from sales. How often am I going to check in on it? Every 2 weeks, because that's when I do my profit first cash management allocations. Next one is, can I achieve it? Yes, I know I can. We've done $455,000 in sales last year, and $500,000 is only a 10% increase over last year. So is it relevant? How does it relate to my vision? So my vision is to support my family and give back to my community through hiring locally and making generous donations. And making more money and making this $500,000 will allow me to actually fulfill this mission, this vision. And finally, does it have a time or a deadline? Well, it does. We're going to give it a 1-year deadline. So how committed am I to this goal? Was I given it or did I create it or set it? Because this is really relevant to my vision of taking care of my family and my community, I am really 100% committed to it. I created this, and so I'm even more bought in with this goal. So putting it all together, the goal is I will have $500,000 in sales by the end of the year, a 10% increase over last year. I will measure, evaluate, and make those adjustments every 2 weeks to fulfill this goal. And this will help me to fulfill my vision of supporting my family and my community. So I'm very bought in. This goal is complete. It contains all 6 elements. Now it's your turn. Go and set your SMARTY goals. I hope this helps you as you set goals for yourself and for your business this coming year. On Monday, January 23rd, I will be hosting a free workshop webinar, and I would love to see you there. We'll dive deeper into this and help you make the connection between setting SMARTY goals and piecing together financial freedom. So go ahead and click that link in the description below to get registered today. Again, setting SMARTY goals will help you knock 2023 out of the park. Thank you again for watching, and make sure to follow me at Curtis Canling Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Again, click the link below to register for my free next webinar. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.